All right, well, this time of the year, you probably think about eating turkey, but the folks at Animal Place hope to flip that by shining a spotlight on their turkey sanctuary.
Yeah, excited to bring everybody this story. Program director at Animal Place, Kelsey Leach, joining us now to tell us more. And this is kind of the other side of the holiday as we get closer to Thanksgiving Day that you don't really talk about as often, right?
Yeah. First of all, thanks for being on the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
All right, so your organization rescues all kinds of farm animals, but this month you're focused on turkey, right? Besides the obvious, what is it about turkeys that makes them worth saving?
Well, one, they're wonderful individuals, and typically the relationship that people have with farmed animals like turkeys is typically on their dinner plate. We try to change that narrative. We are a vegan organization, and turkeys are wonderful for so many reasons, which I'm happy to tell you about. But we want people to make that connection with turkeys, to know that they're individuals with thoughts, feelings, emotions, just like you or I.
Yeah, a living, breathing thing, and I think we kind of lose that over this time. So you currently have 13 turkeys in the sanctuary. Can you talk about what goes into saving them?
Yeah, of course. So all residents come from various backgrounds at the sanctuary, but our turkey residents, a lot of them are rescued from the industry. So there are 3 turkeys that are near and dear to my heart. They're Echo, Dino, and Milton. And they were actually rescued from a farm that was raising them for slaughter for Thanksgiving last year. It is a legal liberation, so they were given to us by the farmer. The birds were sick and they were underweight, and we offered to give them sanctuary and help nurse them back to health. And they are just such funny individuals with huge personalities.
Nice. All right, so what are the differences between wild turkeys and the ones that you guys rescue over there?
Great question. Wild turkeys, they live on their own. We coexist with them. Domesticated turkeys, the ones that humans have bred down to raise for slaughter, they grow at an extremely fast rate, and they grow larger than the wild turkey would. This is because they're slaughtered at about 4 to 6 months of age. They're just babies, so humans have stepped in to make them grow really large, really fast. So if they aren't killed at 6 months of age, then they do require some specialized care.
Can you tell us, I don't know, like what's a quirky thing about a turkey? I don't, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're not around turkeys a lot.
I mean, the noise they make is pretty quirky.
Everyone does like the gobble.
Yeah.
It is. Their noises are the best. They actually have 20 different vocalizations, over 20. So they have their own language. They communicate. They purr. A lot of people don't know that, but they'll purr like a cat when they're really happy. And then one of my favorite facts about turkeys is that they have built-in mood rings, or we like to call them mood heads. So they can actually change the color of their face and their neck depending on how they're feeling. So if they're calm and relaxed, it's typically like a white-blue color. And if they're worked up, excited, angry, you'll see a bright red color to the face.